and Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe
On the go. So Jen, we're here again. Oh, I rhymed. Where are we and what are we doing?
Today we are at Magic Kingdom and we are going to be utilizing Lightning Lane Multi and Lightning Lane Single. If you are an on-site guest, you can book it 7 days in advance. If you are not, you can book it 3 days in advance. It is a pay to skip the line service.
Yeah.
So we have bought 2 Lightning Lane singles for Tron and for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
And that's the one that you use just once.
Yes.
You're paying to get ahead or cut the line.
It's a fancy ride.
Yes, yeah. So Tron and Seven Dwarfs, those are the 2 that we paid extra for to ride. And then the multi?
We have passes for Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and Peter Pan.
And with the multi, that's the one where you book it, and once you use one, you can book another, and then you can cascade them so that you're booking as you're going along. And that one is a separate charge for
that's
doing
about
the multi.
$35 a person is what we paid today at the Magic Kingdom, and the Lightning Lane singles were between $20 and $25 a person.
Yeah, that's per ride for, again, Tron and Seven Dwarfs. So it is kind of one of those things. If you guys have watched us for a while, you know what our thoughts have been regarding the pay to cut the line, but we've been utilizing it now the last couple whatever. And it definitely is a good feature. It's not going away, so if you want to try to get through the park,
embrace it now.
Right. Yeah. But we did do the video yesterday. We were here, and we spent a few hours, and we did not do Lightning Lane at all, and we were able to get on quite a bit. So I'll link that video in the description.
Yeah, you may be amazed what you are able to get accomplished without Lightning Lane if you put a little planning into your day.
Yes. So right now we're headed off to Seven Dwarfs. That's the first one that we have, so we're going to ride that and just try to enjoy the day. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day today. It's like the perfect temperature, very few, if any, clouds in the sky, so we're in, and I'm really excited about spending the day.
All right, so let's start using those Lightning Lanes.
Let's go with Seven Dwarfs, yay! So back here is the walkway behind Mirabelle. And so we're on this path here. There's a little wishing well here.
Didn't that used to be somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I've got Disneyland in my head.
Yeah.
It might have been somewhere else.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this takes us right around to Fantasyland.
Yeah, you're at the back side of the castle.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. We learned something new.
Wow. See? Still, at this stage, we learned something new. And here's Sir Mickey's.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. All right, we are in line. We got Lightning Lane for Seven Dwarfs. We got in at 11:44. Let's see how long it takes for us to get on the ride itself. Normal standby wait is 55 currently. Well, it's now 11:50 and we're just about to get on the ride. So that was maybe like a 6-minute wait. All right, good start, good start.
Don't forget to hold your hat.
I know, we're about to get on. You excited?
I love this ride. I think it's adorable.
Finally, we're getting on it. It's the first Lightning Lane we have today.
Yes.
And took us 6 minutes, 6-minute wait to get on.
You gotta love that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Whoa, that was hitting the brakes. Woo. All right, we have an expert, nice and short, we have an expert that stacked all of our lightning lanes today, bang up job. So we went from Seven Dwarfs to Peter Pan. We just swiped in, banded in. What do you call it? Swipe in, magic band, whatever. Anyway, it's 11:59. We're about to walk right on. So we're talking like a 2-minute wait for Peter Pan. Yeah. And we're back on Peter Pan.
Just like that.
Just like that. Much less of a wait today.
Let me take care of that with a little bit of mixiness. There you go.
Thank you. Woo. All right. Off we go again. Was it a 2-minute wait?
Yeah.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
All right. Next on the list is Mickey's PhilharMagic.
So we have a lightning lane for this too?
Yeah,
We
Ariane just got it.
Okay.
It's a concert with character. It's been at least a couple years since we last did this.
Really?
So it'll be fun to do this, and we're going to get to walk right on in. So Jen, you're in 2D, now you're in 3D. All right, Jen, it's 12:13. We got through at 12:08, and now it's 12:13, and we're going into the theater.
Showtime! Well, I gotta open the curtains. What's that? I can't hear you, Mickey. Donna, wake up! It's showtime! Don't forget the orchestra. And don't touch my hat.
Such a good job.
No, I didn't.
So that was just like what you chose the first. Wow.
Here's the Liberty Bell. All of this area will eventually be changing because they've obviously reported this a while ago. Cars Land, and eventually back beyond Thunder Mountain will be Villains Land. So that'll be a project for the next few years. Time for a little snack.
So we're gonna get some cheeseburger spring rolls.
Yes, but there's kind of a bit of a line because, you know, these spring rolls are really very, very good and people like them. So there's a little bit of a line for it right now, but we're going to get these really quick and have a snack and then head to Pirates next. All right, so at the entrance to Adventureland, there is a little cart where you can get the spring rolls. And we got an order of cheeseburger spring rolls. It comes with 2 with the sauce. And what's the sauce?
If you like Big Macs, it's like the Big Mac sauce.
Gotcha. All right, after stopping for a little snack, that cheeseburger spring roll, Pirates of the Caribbean is next on our lightning lane list. We are swiping in at 12:48. $12.54, so it's been 6 minutes. And we're just about to get on, so I guess you could say maybe a 7 or 8 minute wait to get on the ride. Another successful use of the lightning lane. It was like a 7-minute wait to get on the ride. So, yep, and now we're on Pirates. Yo ho, yo ho. Yada, yada, yada.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
All right, next on the Lightning Lane list is Tron. I'm riding this one solo, well, with Steve and Ariane, but riding it solo, Jen has bailed. She will not do this ride, and honestly, she would probably have a heart attack if she did, so definitely not for her, but good for me. Standby is 60 minutes for Tron. Not too bad. 127. Okay. The thing with this is that we're going to have to put everything in the lockers. There's no way you can carry anything onto this ride. You got to empty pockets and all of it. So 127 for check-in, swiping in. We have to go in, put everything in lockers. So that's going to take a few minutes, but we're pretty much at the front of the line right here. Once they let us in, we'll lock everything up and ride the ride.
Tron Light Cycle Run is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark. Users being warned through the Light Cycle Run.
All right, we've been digitized. Now we head to the lockers.
Initiate light cycle run upload sequence in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Tron Light Cycle Run, the ultimate competition on the grid. Before proceeding to the seat chamber, all members of the team movement must prepare.
Okay, 457. Okay, this is it. Goodbye, camera. Hope to see you again soon.
Hi everyone. Okay, so while the rest of our party is riding Tron, I decided to get the Pepper Jack hot pretzel. Look at this. This looks delicious. Wow. That's all kinds of sweet, and cheesy, and salty, all in one. That is delicious. Okay, time for another snack. I got the watermelon slushie outside of Tron at one of the little food kiosks. Let's take a sip. Ooh, that's nice and refreshing on a hot day like today. I just wish that when there's a nice slushy drink that they had the agave straws. The paper straws are really hard to drink out of sometimes. That would be my only complaint, but this is really delicious. I also want to say that has a bit of a kick at the end, which I really like. There's like Pop Rocks on it. It's a really good, refreshing drink, but with a little twist at the end.
All right, I've recovered items from the locker. It's 1:46, so in less than 20 minutes, we got in the line, locked up our stuff, did the ride, got our stuff out, and we're out. So yeah, this is an amazing ride, amazing. Okay, it is 2:15. We are approaching Lightning Lane for Haunted Mansion. Standby is 45 minutes. So let's see what Lightning Lane will give us. Woo-ee-oo. I know, that was kind of cool. We're walking up, we're walking up. We go straight here to entering.
If you see any empty space ahead of you, please step forward into it.
So what do you think, Jen? We just were able to waltz right up to the entrance to the mansion.
I really like that.
That's kind of loud. Oop, that's loud. That's going away soon. Do they say when that's closing? They haven't set a date for Liberty Bell?
I don't know.
No, I don't think they have yet. So, you having an okay day?
I am having a great day.
Good. The headstone for Leota here has a rose on the top of it. What were you just saying about the gargoyles?
That if you listen closely, they say, get out, get out.
And where are they? Where are the
In the
gargoyles?
stretching
In the
room.
stretching room?
Yes.
And how did you find that out?
From
Special
our-
little
from
bird
Secret
told
Squirrel.
you? Secret squirrel?
Secret
little
squirrel.
bird told you? So the gargoyles in the stretching room will say softly, get out, get out?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of probably hard to hear because you got so many people in the room.
You have to like get right up next to them and listen.
Gotcha. All right, I'll try to get that. All right, it's 2:19 and we're going in. So it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Any of these gargoyles up here?
I don't know if it's any of them or the one with the door.
Well, they have multiple doors that open.
Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Step away from the walls to the dead center of the room, please. All the way forward.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. The real chills.
I knew it was a girl. I took the wrong one.
All the way forward across. Far down as you can go, please. To either side, guys.
I heard the laughing, but I did not hear the get out, get out. I didn't hear it.
I heard
It was-
the laughing.
Yeah, I heard the laughing. It kind of came behind us, but I could not hear the get out, but that's okay.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please.
We're on. We're on.
The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Spirits are remarkably sensitive to gruntings. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. We have 999 happy ones here. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Every room has
Well, it's 2:35 and we just got off the ride. So that was 20 minutes with Lightning Lane, waiting in line, and doing the ride. It would have been a little less if we didn't stick around in the bow. We waited in the stretching room a little bit to see if the gargoyles would talk, but we didn't hear them. We heard the laugh.
I didn't hear them
but,
either, but I think
yeah.
it just has to be quiet.
Okay, so that wraps up a day in Magic Kingdom. Joe is actually, he stayed back. He is going to use the Tiana virtual queue that we got, where I've decided I'm leaving the park because I am tired. It's been a long day, but it was a successful day. So with Lightning Lane between Multi and Daily, we were able to ride Tron. We were able to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Peter Pan, Haunted Mansion, Pirates. We also got to see the PhilharMagic. So, I mean, I think it was a pretty successful day, and we also got a couple snacks. So,
All right, Jen decided not to do this, so I'm doing Tiana's virtual queue on my own. So we'll see how this is going to go. It is, let me see what time it is. It's currently 2:47. I'm about to swipe in. Let's see how long this is going to take. I'll ask if they know an approximate wait time, being that it's virtual queue, just to see how long it's going to take before we get to the ride. There's also the Lightning Lane side, so we'll see how long this is going to take. All right, so from this point, it's about a 20 to 25 minute wait, even with the virtual queue. So we'll see. It's about 1:50. So let's see how long this is going to take. Correction, it's 2:50. So about a 20-minute wait, 20 to 25 minute wait from this point coming into the virtual queue. It's about 2:50. So let's see how long this is going to take. I'm expecting to get wet. Last chance to chicken out. So it's 3:10. Took exactly 20 minutes to get to this point of the ride. Row number 1. Holy crikey. How did we get lucky enough to get row 1?
I was just thinking.
I'm already wet.
Yeah.
Welcome, y'all. Let's meet up with Louis and find some musicians for our party.
That water's cold. Alright. This is now really it. Phone's going away. So it was 3:23 when I got off the ride, so it was like a 12-minute ride, give or take. And yeah, I got a little wet. I mean, I'm a little wet, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That was a lot of fun. That was pretty cool. I recorded as much of it as I could. Obviously, at the end, I put my phone away, and it survived. It didn't really get too wet. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. This was really, really great. I'm glad I was able to finally do it. Today is Sunday. 2 days from today, they're going to get rid of the virtual queue. So it's either going to be Lightning Lane, where you pay to cut the line, or you stand in line and wait for it. But today with the virtual queue, it was a 20-minute wait once I actually arrived to get into the queue. I'll probably do another recap once I get back to the room. Jen went back early because she did not want to do Tiana's. So I'm actually really glad that I did it because, like I said, in 2 days the virtual queue goes away. Same with Guardians of the Galaxy over at Epcot. Virtual queue is gone, so it's either Lightning Lane or standby. The majority of the time when we come, we just don't really get on Tiana just because we don't want to get wet. But this really wasn't too bad. I mean, it could have definitely been worse, and I was in the front row. So throughout the day today, we finally got into the park at about 11:20-ish. It's now 3:30-ish, and I mean, honestly, in 4 hours, we did a lot with the Lightning Lanes. Yeah, 4 hours, we were able to get a lot done. So as much as we don't want or like to have to pay for it, it really is a great convenience, and it does make getting through the park and getting through your day much easier and a lot more enjoyable. So yeah, definitely can recommend it at this point. So Pirates, it's 3:35, and Pirates is a 5-minute standby line. Like I'm just walking past this. I'm gonna head to the front to get the bus to get back to the hotel. But I saw this 5 minutes. I'm gonna ride this once more before I leave. 5 minutes, about to get on the ride. Crazy. I'm not exactly sure why the wait time was so short right now. But yeah, we're gonna take it, ride this once more before we leave. All right, so I'm not sure what happened at all, but this ride queue just jumped to 30 minutes. We got on this ride, it was a walk on 5 minutes, and as soon as we got off, it's up to 30. Crazy. I don't know what just happened, but we got very, very lucky. All right, I'm doing something that we've never done before, and I am in Casey's. I'm gonna get a hot dog, just in the mood for something quick, easy, and simple. We've got dinner reservations tonight, but that's not for another, 3 hours or so, and I didn't really have lunch, so I'm gonna grab a hot dog on the way out. I don't know. I gotta see what we have at Casey's and what I'm gonna get. Let me take a look at the menu and see. I just want a plain hot dog. I don't want anything major or lots of toppings on it. I just want a regular hot dog, just something quick and easy. That's the menu, and I'm not sure if that's all that they have on the menu or if it's extra stuff like specials on the menu. So I gotta ask when I get up there. All right, they do have a Chicago-style dog. It's got relish, onion, mustard, tomato, but it's just a regular. They have it as a, the fake meat version, but I got the all-beef dog just with Chicago style. They have the other one that has a bunch of toppings on it, the Chipotle, but I just wanted the regular Chicago style dog, nothing else. Here's the whole thing. $13.83 for one hot dog. And that's the regular size, not the ginormous footlong size. All right, well, I stand corrected. It comes with fries on the side, but look at the way they did the toppings. So being that I'm from Chicago, and we have Portillo's, and we do all sorts of hot dogs for decades and decades and decades, they definitely don't do hot dogs like this. I mean, it is really nicely decorated with tomato, onion, relish, and mustard. It does look really, really good. Let's give it a try and see how it tastes. That's really good. The hot dog is thick and juicy. The casing on it is not so tough that it is difficult to chew. That's one of the complaints with some all-beef dogs, is that the casing will get to be a little too thick and tough, but this is really nice with all of the condiments on it. That's a pretty tasty hot dog. These fries are not bad too. So this is nice. I mean, we've not been to Casey's Corner at all, and this is a nice little treat here for the end of the day. I mean, I guess a late lunch before dinner. But these fries are pretty decent too, so I would say it was a successful day. Alright, so waited a long time for the bus. Waiting for a bus to go back to Coronado Springs, and the bus arrived, but then it had to sit and wait for a new driver. So to wrap up the day, I know I'm alone, no Jen, so I'm going to have to do the outro myself, and I never do the outro. But I would say it was definitely a fun, exciting day at Magic Kingdom. Got on a lot in a short amount of time, thanks to the lightning lanes, and just enjoyed the day in the park. It was just a lovely, beautiful weather day, and crowds were busy but not horrible. And then at the end of it all, I don't know what happened with Pirates in the 5-minute walk-on, so I'm okay with that. So, that said, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on-the-go action, because even though we're getting to the end of the trip, we're still at Disney, and we still have a lot more that we have to do coming up over the next couple of days. So, yes, it's been fun. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.